Well, the word going around is that Luca Crucifino claims he's gotten other talent opportunities. Byron, what opportunities has he gotten anyone else?
Well, I mean, I'm sure attorney-client privilege there, Blake. I mean, I'm sure cases haven't been settled yet. It's the guy's first match. These things take time. You know how it goes.
I'd be very curious to see his track record. I'd be wondering why some of the members of the NXT universe or the NXT locker room would want Crucifino to represent them.
I mean, have you seen NXT lately? Have you seen how hectic it gets? Just step outside the parking lot, for instance. You never know what's going to happen there. So, yeah, there's a lot of dangerous situations where you want some injustices to be solved. I mean, you should actually be careful with what you say. Maybe Crucifino could do a thing for you.
What could he do for me?
I don't know what kind of demons you have in your life, but I'm just saying, if you have a problem, you know, Crucifino might be the guy to call.
And of course, he is also a decorated high school wrestler from the Pittsburgh area. A lot of experience from the amateur ranks up in Pittsburgh, and it starts with the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle.
He actually turned down a wrestling scholarship to go to law school, so, you know, Crucifino understood what his path in life was meant to be in his mind, and that's attorney at law and an in-ring competitor.
And what sort of mindset does Crucifino have to turn down a scholarship? I mean, that's a huge choice to make.
He knows what he wants in life, like I just said. Some people are confused. They make decisions that they regret 10 years from now. It appears that Luca knows exactly what his calling is.
He might be regretting stepping inside the ring here with Dante Chen as Chen.
I'm not so sure about that. I'm not so sure there's any regret right now.
Crucifino, that might be all. And Chen able to hang on, but Crucifino has been quite impressive here in his debut.
A little added aggression now from Luca Crucifino now. Do whatever is possible, mindset. Leave it all on the table. That's the kind of personality you need to ascend up the ranks of NXT.
And of course, Byron, we are only days away from Roadblock. Everyone trying to ascend up the NXT ladder before Stand and Deliver. Wait, hold on. As Crucifino gets nailed right in the mouth there by Dante Chen. Crucifino might have been looking to end things, but Dante Chen has other ideas.
Uh-oh, this could be bad news for Luca Crucifino.
And Dante Chen, look at the aggression pickup here.
Dante Chen weathering the storm of Luca, and now look at Chen unleash.
What a combination there by Dante Chen. As Chen looking to turn the corner right here. And Crucifino, he might need to see someone after that.
Oh!
What a big strike.
Oh, Luca